Hello, everyone. This is OpCost Crypto. Today, we're exploring something really exciting, a brand new website called TITANXcalc.win. The purpose of this website was designed as an educational tool for new and experienced users in the crypto community. It can be used to better understand the tokenomics behind TITANX virtual mining and test various mining strategies. The website features an advanced mining calculator for the TITANX crypto token. It includes features such as ETH and TITANX prices you can adjust, past, current, and future miner start date selections, adding unlimited number of miners to your scenario, and current and future ROIs based off your price predictions, and lastly, a TITANX miner log, which holds and totals up to 9 calculated scenarios. Before I go any further, I want to state that anything I say in this video is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video, along with anything you might use on the website, is for educational purposes only. With that said, let's take a quick tour of the website and test out its functionality. All right, so you can see on the screen, TITANXcalc.win. In this calculator, we'll start at the top and work our way down. So first off, for the inputs that we can use, this first section is set token prices. So this is where you can set both your ETH price and your TITANX price at the start of the miner. There's no direct link between the current market TITANX price and ETH price in this calculator, so you will have to manually enter that yourself. Next, there's an ETH price and TITANX price at the end of the miner that you can put in your own price predictions. You can either keep the prices the same as the current market price or put a potential price prediction of your own based off your own scenario. Next, we're going to get into create your TITANX virtual miner section. This section is where we set the criteria for our virtual miners. The first section that we want to pick is the miner start date. This input box breaks out into a calendar where you can select a prior date, a current date, or a future date of when you want your miners to start. As of now, we'll keep it on the 9th, which is the date of this video. Let's see, next, we're gonna look at the miner start contract day, number 43. So that is based off of when the TITANX smart contract launch, which was October 28th, 2023. And then also what I have set for the current miner start date. So just to show you how that changes, I'm gonna move this to the 1st of December, and it's going to change that contract start day to 35. We'll move that back to the 9th. Next, we're going to look at the Create TITANX Miners section. This is the most important section for your miners in the scenario. The first input you have is your number of miners. So this number has to start at 1, but can go up to however many miners that you want. Next, miner lengths. Based off the smart contract, this is the number of days to set your miners. It has to be between 1 and 280 days. And then lastly, the miner power. This number has to be between 1 and 100, and that miner power directly affects how much ETH you need to start your miners. It also directly impacts how much TITANX you'll earn at the end of your Titan miner duration. The next line we have on here is a section for the number of batch calls and the number of wallets. For those of you that are looking to start multiple miners at once in a batch, it will let you know how many times you'll have to call that batch call function on the website. Right now, the smart contract, the max amount of miners you can start in one batch is 100. And then also for the number of wallets, the most amount of miners you can have in one wallet is 1,000. So we'll test that scenario real quick. I'm going to put in 150 miners, and that's telling me that I'm going to have to do 2 batch calls for that amount of miners set. but also one wallet. Now I'm going to add one more zero to that to put 1,500 miners. And that's telling me that I'd have to make 15 batch calls, and then I would need 2 separate wallets to be able to fit all those miners. All right, now that we're scrolling down the screen, we're going to go into the TITANX miner details. So this gives the details based off all of the miner inputs. And with that said, before I go forward, I'm going to change the number of miners back to 1 to make it simple. Now, the first item in here is the early adoption amplifier. This is an additional percentage that's added on to your rewards based off of how early you get into TITANX for mining. The max early adoption amplifier is 10%. That would have been if you got in day 1 of the contract. And as of now, based off of 43 days into the contract, your early adoption amplifier would be 8.8%. Now that 10% early adoption amplifier starts at 10 and then reduces daily down to 0 over a period of 350 days. Next, we're going to look at our current Titan per day of mining. This is the max amount of Titan that you'd be able to mine on that day 1. Based off the contract, the Titan supply that you're able to mine reduces each day. So once your miner is started, it will lock you in to that first day supply of that 9.6 million in this scenario. Next, we're going to look at our ETH to start miners. So this would be based off our scenario and inputs from above, how much ETH would be required to start these miners. So based off of 1 miner, 280 days and 100 power, it would cost 0.207 ETH. And based off of what we put for our Ethereum price at the top, it would cost roughly $470. Next, we get into our miner start and end dates. These start and end dates are based off of what we selected for our miner start date above, which is today's date, and then also the miner lengths, or how many days we plan on mining. Lastly, we have our estimated TITANX and at end of miner. So this is the most important number. This number tells you the max or total amount of TITANX that you will receive based off of your mining criteria. So based off of a 280-day miner, 100 power starting today, you would receive at the end of your miner 1.45 billion Titan. Now we move over to the estimated ROI section. In this section, it has your current and future states, market values of your miners, and estimated ROIs based off of the price inputs, current and future state that you added at the top of the screen. I will give you a scenario. Right now, I both have prices for TITANX at the start and the end the same. I'm going to change the price of TITANX at the end of the miner, and I'm going to make that change that to an 07. All right. So I put in there that the price of TITANX was going to decrease over time. And then you can see what the estimated ROI would look like at the end of the miner. And now I'm going to change that and put a larger number in if the price was to go up at the end of the scenario. And when I do that, it changed it to 29K for the future price of Titan. Now, while you're going through these scenarios, there could be a lot that you want to look at. And a way that we can keep track, if we scroll down to the bottom, we can look at our TITANX miner log. In this section, we can record each of the scenarios, and then at the end, we can compare them. So right now, I am going to log this miner based off the calculation. In this button right here, log miner, is how we do that. So when you click on that button, it will automatically log your scenario into the section below. Once you have that, you can continue to make different scenarios and then compare them at the end. Again, this miner log has spots for 9 miners or 9 miner scenarios. If you want to get rid of them, there is a refresh log button at the bottom. You click on that and it will delete all of the scenarios out of log for you. So thank you all for watching this video tutorial. I hope you're able to gain some value from this calculator. Now go out and visit the site and try it out. Again, the website is TITANXcalc.win. Now don't forget to follow me on x.com at OpCostCrypto for more updates on crypto tools and events. My handle is at the footer of the website. And also drop me a message if you have any ideas for site improvements. On that note, you all have a great day, and remember, not your keys, not your coins.